Was the hatred that we saw expressed online in the wake of Southport absolutely despicable? Yes. What is the right way to treat that? The criminal law? Do we really think that locking people up for saying certain things is going to defeat racism in and of itself? If you go around either asking social media companies or ultimately the state to clamp down on things, you're only going to spread more distrust.
Nonsense.
And fan the flames of more unrest.
I think that Tom's argument is extremely weak, and all he's doing is excusing racism, and he's got absolutely no compassion for black and brown communities.
That's an absolutely outrageous accusation. The only reason you're making that, Narinder, is because you know you're on the back foot. I made a point in my first answer of condemning the content of that particular post. If you're aware of what we at Spike do, we make the case for freedom of speech in all instances. We are totally consistent on this. When Ricky Jones, that Labour councillor... When Ricky Jones, that Labour councillor...
Are you disagreeing with what the judge said? The judge said...
Narinder, you've got to let me make the point before you get upset by it. When Ricky Jones, that Labour councillor, was let off last week when he was speaking at a protest and suggested that far-right protesters should have their throats slit, we welcome that because we also don't want the criminal law to get in the habit of locking up people for things they say in the heat of the moment and then regret. I'm consistent on this. I don't think you are.
I trust our criminal judicial system. When Ricky said what he said, no one went around cutting the throats of anyone. It was said in the context, and the jury set him free. I feel sad, actually, that you have no sympathy for brown and black ethnic minority communities in this country.
You should be embarrassed that you're reducing yourself to this. Absolutely outrageous. Also, you've just proved my point. I said I'm consistent. I think Ricky Jones shouldn't have seen the inside of a prison cell. I don't think Lucy Connolly should have seen the inside of a prison cell. The fact that you've got to reduce yourself to making accusations, I don't care about black and brown people, just shows that you don't have an answer to the argument, which is that free speech, justice, this should be about the principle. It should be blind. It shouldn't be about, do we disagree with this person, agree with this person, like this person, dislike this person? It's about fundamental liberties, and they are eroded when you allow the state to be this excessive and authoritarian when it comes to speech.